Hi, Year 2. This is Mrs. Kettenan, and I'm going to be doing your literacy lesson today. Now, the learning objective for your literacy lesson today is to read a story starter and middle, then orally continue and finish the story. So, the title of the story that I'm going to read to you today is called The Sandcastle. Now, first I'm going to read the blurb to you. Josie Smith was on holiday at the seaside. She had spent all her money on a windmill for her best friend. But what she really wanted was some flags for her own sandcastle. Okay, so let's have a look. Now, you might want to pause the video now because I want you to have a look at the title and the picture on the front cover. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is I would like you to discuss with your family the following things. Okay, so first of all, what clues are there in the text and the picture that tell you that the story is going to be about something that happens at the seaside? For example, you can look at the picture and you can see that Gran is sitting on a deck chair. And a deck chair is a special foldable chair that we often take to the seaside. What other things do you think Josie might see, hear and smell at the seaside? And what do you think the weather is like? And how do you know? Okay, so just pause this video and discuss this with a family member. Okay, all right, so you've done that now. So, okay, so I'm just going to remind you about the learning objective. It is to read a story starter and middle, then orally continue and finish the story. Now you'll see that I've written orally in bold letters. Orally means to say something. So today you're not going to be writing the ending of the story, but you are going to be speaking the end of the story and maybe asking a family member to video it, and then you can send it to your teacher. So let me just reiterate that. You're not writing the end of the story. Okay, so I'm going to read the beginning and the middle. Okay, here we go. "It's finished," called Josie Smith, and she was going to say, "Can I have some flags for it?" when she remembered she had spent all her money on Elaine's windmill. "What's the matter?" asked Josie's Gran. "Are you wishing you still had your spending money?" Josie Smith closed her eyes and tried to say no, but she couldn't. She closed her eyes tighter and tighter, and some little tears squeezed out. She opened her eyes and looked down the sands and saw everybody else's castles with coloured flags on them. "I don't want to dig any more," said Josie, and her face felt hot and tired. "If you're tired, you can sit on my deck chair," said Gran. "I'm going for a little walk. If you are careful, you can wear my sunglasses as well. Would you like to?" "Yes," answered Josie. She sat on her Gran's deck chair and looked through her Gran's sunglasses that made the sea look brown and sad. Josie didn't like the seaside so much anymore. She wanted to go home. "Here I am," said Josie's Gran. "Oh, I'm really enjoying myself. I wish I had a big sandcastle like yours, but I am too old to build one." "You can have mine," said Josie. "I don't like mine anymore." "Oh, that's very kind of you, but I like a sandcastle with flags on it myself," replied Josie's Gran. "I haven't got any flags," answered Josie. Some more tears squeezed out and rolled under her Gran's sunglasses. "You haven't got any flags?" asked Josie's Gran. "Well, a sandcastle's no good without flags. We'd better see if there are any in that magic handbag of mine." Okay, so I've read to you now the beginning and the middle of the story. Okay, so what you need to do now is you are going to think of an ending to the story. I want you to think of a good ending, an interesting ending to the story, The Sandcastle. And then you're going to orally tell it to a family member. Maybe they'll video it for you. Here are some ideas to help you while you're thinking of what your ending could be. Okay, first of all, do you actually think that Gran has actually got any flags in her bag? Is Gran's bag really magic? You could think about sort of the magic key adventures, and is her bag magic, and does it take Josie anywhere? One idea you might have is that she opens the bag, it is magic, and she disappears inside it. Where does she go? What could happen? What could she see? Does she get any flags? Another idea might be that imagine a big wave crashes over Josie's sandcastle when she has finished it. I want you to use your imagination. Let your imagination go wild. Think of some great adventures or something that could happen. Okay. Now, I'm now going to give you an example. I am going to orally tell you an ending. Well, what I think may be a good ending. But I'm sure you can do better. Here we go. As Josie was about to check in her Gran's bag, there was suddenly a noise coming loudly from the brown sea. Children that were playing by the seashore started to run quickly because a huge foamy wave appeared. As quick as the wave appeared, it disappeared, and bobbing along in the sea were colourful flags. Although now there were no sandcastles. Okay, so there was my ending. I'm sure you can use your imagination and come up with something that is a lot more interesting. And when you are saying your ending, try and think of using adjectives and adverbs. Okay, make your story ending interesting. Okay, remember once you've done that, then to ask a family member to video it. Your teachers will really be looking forward to hearing from you. Have a good day, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.